All right, so this problem I do think is very important because it is proving that the three angles inside of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. And I have a strong feeling that they're going to ask you to prove this on your end of course exam. So, in order to get to the second step, after you've said that these two lines are parallel, you want to think about what kind of stuff do you know after saying that you have parallel lines. And so for me, I know that if I have two parallel lines that are cut by a transversal, then their alternate interior angles are congruent. So I know that this angle is congruent to that angle, and I know that this angle is congruent to that angle. So that's two. If you needed to extend that to kind of try to imagine that being a full parallel line, you could. But your alternate interior angles are going to be congruent. Well, that's what it says in these two steps here. DAB being congruent to ABC, and EAC being congruent to ACB. So the reason why I know that these go next is because as of right now, the only information I know is that I have parallel lines. So you have to think, what's the only stuff you know about parallel lines? Well, you know supplementary angles come when they're same side interior, corresponding angles are congruent, and alternate interior angles are congruent. It doesn't matter which order you write these in. And so then you would just put these guys in here. Alternate interior angles on parallel lines. All right, DAE is 180 degrees. That's this angle right here. So is that because of substitution or supplementary angles? So I'm going to go ahead and say that that is supplementary angles. The angle addition postulate is the one where you can say that some angles add up to equal another angle. Then I can say that, so I've gotten rid of this guy and this guy. So then I can just say that since I already have DAE right here, and I've got DAE right here, I can use substitution to say that same thing is equal to 180. So that would be substitution. And then they went ahead and substituted one step further. Right here they said DAB was the same thing as ABC, so they just substituted for DAB, ABC. CAB is the same thing as, did I write any of these backwards? BCA. I guess they're in there. Oh no, CAB is the one that stays the same. And, oh, because that was this angle right here, which was in both of our problems. And then CAB was the same thing as ESC.